Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and an edited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of driving under the influence and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
It's gonna be a 450. Any interest?
What?
I haven't done FSTs and all that in so long.
Okay. Alright, don't worry. I'm on the phone with you. I'm not gonna
Do we have operation?
No.
She's standing in the car parked.
Car parked.
I'm staying in the car.
Ma'am, can you do me a favor?
How you doing? Where are you driving to today?
My home.
So where's home?
About a mile away.
Around 8:49 p.m. on December 6, 2022, Red Bank police were dispatched to the site of a damaged motor vehicle on S Bridge Avenue near the intersection with the Sunset Avenue. They made contact with the driver, 28-year-old Julianna Mike-Mayer. The other officer had not administered a field sobriety test in a while, so he radioed for another officer to do so. Patrolman Shane Dengel subsequently responded to the scene to administer the field sobriety exercises.
My home.
Okay. Do you wear glasses or anything?
No.
No?
I mean, I wear contacts.
Okay. Can you see the tip of my pen here? Not this, the pen.
Yeah.
You can see the tip of the pen? Mm-hmm. I want you to follow that with your eyes only. Do you understand my instructions?
Mm-hmm.
Don't move your head, just your eyes.
The first field sobriety exercise was the Horizontal Gaze Nystagmus HGN test. The second exercise was the walk and turn test, and Julianna did not walk in a straight line or take the correct number of steps instructed. The final exercise was the one-leg stand test, and Julianna was swaying her arms for balance while nearly falling to the ground.
It doesn't look like there's anything to the side. It looks like it's just that. If you want it, you can send the shoes back in
Just lift your head up a little bit. Just continue to stare at the tip of the pen. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wasn't sure when you were leaving to go to the pickup.
Okay. Alright, can you just stand right here? Right here? Facing this direction? Mm-hmm. Okay, I want you to stand with your left foot in front of your right foot. And your hands at your side. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Alright, just get in the position with your left foot in front of your right foot. Hands at your side. Okay, for the next test, do you have any problems with your balance? Do you have any medical conditions we should be aware of?
I don't know. My left eye is...
You want me to move my car? I'll put it over there. I'm going to have them pass you real quick.
Yeah.
Problem with my left eye.
Problem with your left eye? But balance...
I've been to the doctor about it.
Okay.
If you would like to research.
Okay, but what about, like, nothing, no problems with your legs for walking?
No, but in seeing with my side, yes, I've had problems with my left side.
Okay.
I would like to know.
All right. All right. Once these cars move, we're gonna conduct the next test. Okay. Okay, so stand with your left foot in front of your right foot and your hands at your side. Okay, for the next test, I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps that direction. On your 9th step, you're going to take a series of pivot steps and turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back to this direction. I want you to keep your hands at your side and count each step out loud. Remember, try to keep a straight line, and it's heel-to-toe steps. So it's going to look like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pivot, turn around, and then 9 steps, counting each step out loud. Hands at your side, heel to toe. Do you understand those instructions? Do you need me to tell you again or demonstrate?
No, I understand.
All right, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, you all right? I want you to
fine,
fall.
I'm fine,
Okay,
I'm fine.
okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know it was like 9. It took 10.
Okay. All right. All right, we're going to do one more test, okay? So the next test, I just want you to stand with your hands, your feet side by side and your hands at your side, okay? Whichever foot you feel more comfortable with, you're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground, and you're going to count like this. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Remember, keep your foot about 4 to 6 inches off the ground, your toe pointed forward, and just count out loud. And you're going to continue to go until I tell you to stop. You could pick up either foot you feel more comfortable with. Do you understand those instructions?
Yes.
Do you need me to demonstrate it for you again?
No, I'm good.
Okay, you can begin whenever you wish.
2 test 10 11 for Joe.
1, 1,000. 2, 1,000.
It's all right.
1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000. 5, 1,000.
Okay.
6, 1,000. I don't know.
All right.
I don't.
Okay. One more test. Just look at the car.
Based on the damage to her vehicle and her inability to adequately complete the field sobriety exercises, Patrolman Dengel placed Julianna under arrest for driving under the influence. Her vehicle was searched, and she was transported by Patrolman Dengel to the Red Bank Police Department to administer the breathalyzer test.
And just put your hands behind your back.
Yep, I'm being arrested.
Okay, you're being placed under arrest for driving under the influence.
You can send a cookie here for appointment. You want to have 141?
Listen, do you have anything? Do you have anything sharp or anything you shouldn't have on your person?
I have nothing, but you guys were fucking lying. This is so fucking. You have no.
Okay, just follow me,
You
ma'am.
have nothing better to do. You have nothing better to do than ruining a fucking person's life right now. There's no other person in Red Bank.
Yeah, you're getting in the back, not here.
Yeah, oh, good, perfect. Yeah, because I'm very dangerous.
No, it's just policy. All right, have a seat. Watch your head.
So fantastic.
You're right.
Shove me in, because I'm so fucking
I'm not shoving you.
Yeah, okay.
Where's her driver's license?
In my pocket. I'm
You have it?
for the insurance and stuff now.
Did I just have? Is there an accident involved or no? It's just
The
wrecked.
tow truck driver followed her from the property all the way here. Said she was on the curb the whole time, didn't hit anything but the curb, and that's what the front end damage is from.
Okay.
No, didn't strike a vehicle, didn't strike any property, anything like that.
All right.
210, what's your 20? Is it got lunch break?
Be in front of 285. Stop from.
Stop.
going?
We're going to the Red Bank Police Department.
Where?
Red Bank Police Department.
5 headquarters. Where is that vehicle at?
This is her
Yeah, you
purse.
just want to put it on the floor there?
Yeah.
Give me a black pickup in front of 28 right now.
2-8 lane.
Yeah, from 28 Layton.
I'll talk to you in one moment, all right? 3 headquarters.
Done.
If you haven't done so, you go mark 1 female 41 for 450. I'll be in route 10-3. Starting 29276, 29276. Ma'am, where's your key fob?
3-2.
Anything being asked of me, but my hands are tied behind my back. I will ask.
Do you know where your key fob is?
1805.
For your car, do you know where your key fob is?
What do you have on me?
Is it in her purse?
Vehicle blasting loud music in front of the 28 lane. Black pickup.
Is your key fob in your purse, ma'am?
Probably in the back of the orange ring.
Ma'am?
I'll keep looking inside. I'm not seeing it in there though.
Give that is 50 minutes yet.
I'll give you a phone call when we're at the police headquarters. Nick, I got it.
That one.
I guess these are gonna be her house keys.
Okay. If you could just, when you get a chance before it's towed, can you just search for intoxicants?
Got it.
And
Did your temp tag X-ray 7768
I have in 17.
65 X 776865.
That's it.
That one.
Out of 4.
Ma'am, we're gonna be at headquarters soon, all right?
2104.
Oh, okay. Three arriving 10-3, ending 29277, 29277, open the west.
Over the east. Four headquarters. Damien Card will be en route to NCC at 1 mil 41.
Dabber.
I've got the case in time.
That 16918. 16918. Time is 2049.
Okay, can I have anything pending?
Negative, nothing pending.
PJ, can you 10-3 real quick?
Cowboy. send you a DL. Can you check that 5-4s also? Did that 10 pack come back?
Yes, Emma.
Close the east and west. All right, come on out.
Where?
Just on the ground in your hand. Just stand there.
At Red Bank Police HQ, he read Julianna the standard statement for motor vehicle operators, and she eventually agreed to provide breath samples, despite her initial hesitation. However, Julianna did invoke her Miranda rights, so the officers were unable to ask her questions related to her arrest.
I'm not comfortable.
I know, I'm gonna take the cuffs off soon. Sally door.
Please, I don't want this. I'm not comfortable. Please. Please. I'm not comfortable.
Sally door. All right, come on inside. Follow me. Just face that wall. All right, just have a seat for me. So listen, we have to process you. Once we're done processing you, you can call whoever you want, okay? Until then, we can't. Hey, I just need a quick personal, and then I'm gonna finish this.
Do you need me to do anything?
Nope,
Right now?
just stand by. Just make sure I got everything I need.
Hey, Corzette, get the case and time one more time, as well as the tow company name.
The tow is me, Anthony, and the case is 16918. 16918. Time 2049.
Time is 9:15. All right, so I gotta observe you for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna go to the next step. Okay? Do you have any questions for me?
Can I have a phone call?
Once we're done with the next step of the standard statement form, when I read you your rights, after we complete that, then you can get a phone call.
Am I being detained?
You're under arrest.
Okay. So I can't have a phone call.
Once we complete the process, then you can have a phone call.
What's the process?
I have to observe you for 20 minutes.
So am I under arrest or am I under observation?
You're under arrest.
Okay, so what's the observation?
I have to observe you for 20 minutes.
Yes, I heard you. So if I'm under arrest, can I have a phone call?
Once we're done processing you, you can get a phone call.
What's the process?
You have to.
You keep saying process, but what's the process?
I'm gonna observe you for 20 minutes. I'm gonna read you the standard statement form from
All
the
right.
Attorney General. You're gonna decide whether or not you want to provide breath samples, and then I
would
book
like
you.
a phone call.
Once we're done, you get a phone call.
What done with what?
I just told you.
What, an observation?
Listen, if you let him explain the process,
I asked him what the
instead of
process
just
was.
yeah, which he's explaining and you keep interrupting.
No, I
if
didn't
you allow
keep
him,
interrupting. I asked him what the process was.
okay.
All right,
I don't know
but
what you're-
listen, I'm not trying to argue with you. I've been very
I'm
polite
not
to you.
arguing. I'm not arguing. I'm asking you what the process is and
Once the process is done, you'll get a phone call.
What is the pro? You keep
I
saying the
told you
process.
the process.
You didn't. What is the process? Can you tell me what the process is?
He gets to submit, yeah.
Is this being recorded? Because
Yes.
what is the process? The process. What's the process?
I told you I'm going to observe you for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to read you the New Jersey Attorney General standard statement form, and you're going to decide whether or not you want to provide breath samples.
So the process is you observe me for 20 minutes, and then we decide if we want to do a sample. That's the process.
Yep.
I don't think it has to be confrontational. I don't understand what has to be confrontational.
Does she still have that case card on? Headquarters, if you haven't done so, can you close out the DWI card?
Is it possible that as a courtesy, I can ask my mother to come because she lives over an hour away?
Once,
Like, is it possible that I can get my phone call now? And you can observe me forever, however long you want.
unfortunately, I can't give you the phone call now. Once we're done, I won't hesitate. You get a phone call right away.
Can we talk about something for 20 minutes?
Talk about whatever you want.
Aaron Judge?
I like that. Why? Where do you think he's gonna go?
I don't know, man. I heard a lot of things.
You're a big Yankees
He was-
fan?
I'm not a big Yankees fan, but I heard he was going to San Francisco. No, I don't know.
I don't know. I heard that they offered him some good money.
That's what, and people were like, $3 million more a year. I'm like, well, what is that opposed to what he's
I don't know.
If you're already making, like, let's say, $10 million a year, what's 3 more million, right?
I don't know. The Yankees said that they wouldn't get topped though. That nobody would beat their offer. So I don't know if
That's
they're
what you
going to counter
think,
it.
right?
Yeah. Again, it's the
That's what
Yankees.
you think. We would like to think.
Juliana?
Yeah.
Juliana, sorry.
No,
I'm just going to read you your Miranda warning. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. If you wish, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any of my questions. Knowing this, would you like to answer questions about tonight? No. No? Okay. So I have to cuff you in the front because you haven't been searched. We'll have a female search you. I'm not going to put it tight, don't worry. I'm going to wait till I'm done because I don't want to break observation. Once that's done, then I'll have it across one. So on here, it says you moved. You live in town now or no? What's your current address? It's a house or apartment?
Rented, but it's a house.
Okay.
Will be in Richard's tow yard.
So Aaron Judge is going to where? Chicago? San Francisco?
I don't know.
We
Only
do
time
know.
will tell, right?
5
My
clear
friend said
subdivision.
this is over $3 million a year, and I said, well, what is that? Right? If you're making like $10 million a year, and they're like, oh, they're making 10 to 30. That's not that much more.
3 mil is pennies to them.
That's right, right? I know. I'm just talking because
No, you can
my
talk.
life is fucked. I might as well just. But Aaron Judge, right?
He's a big Yankee fan.
Oh yeah.
We stink though. We make the playoffs every year. Anything to happen.
Thank you, Jets. Like, what do we got? What do
Giants
we
are
got?
not that bad.
Did you watch this weekend?
It was they tied.
I actually work in Staten Island, so.
Where do you work at?
But anyway, I work in Staten Island. And you know what's the fucking irony of all of this? I had the best news of my whole career today. I had the highest news of my career today. They said, why don't we take you out for a fucking drink? I just hope, dear God, that somebody thinks that maybe I have something more to give than to fucking be in these fucking. I was a criminology major.
Where'd you go to school?
TCNJ.
What year did you graduate?
2012. And everyone was like, oh, you want to be a cop? No. Fuck no. I give so much credit to you guys. I wanted to be a lawyer, actually. But I did an internship, and I was like, fuck no, do I want to be in courts all day, every day?
Where was your internship at?
So TCNJ was like right near Trenton,
Mm-hmm.
so I did my internship with the Attorney General of New Jersey, right in Trenton.
It's pretty cool. That must have been a cool experience.
It was, but not really, because all we researched was search warrants in regards to cell phones, because cell phones were new. So it was like, well, what do we research with cell phones? Can we look at emails? Can we look at text messages? Can we look at social media, right? Because cell phones were up and coming in regards to like being all-encompassing, right? Like cell phones before was like, well, what did you call? What did you text? But it wasn't, like a cell phone's like a computer nowadays. So that was like the up and cut is like, well, where do we draw the line? And like that was what we were discussing. That was interesting.
So what, while you were there, they were writing case law? Or not case law, but...
Yeah, in regards to like searching cell phones, like where do we draw the line in regards to cell phones? Like, are we going to treat it as a computer? Are we going to treat it as a cell phone? Because there's a difference, big difference, right? Like a cell phone, you can look through calls, logs, text messages. Computer, that's like open season, right? You can look through emails, you can look through like what you search on the web, like you can look through anything on a computer. And they were like, well, a cell phone, are we going to treat a cell phone like a computer? And that was interesting. But
You have one?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
so that was interesting. I mean, that's literally 10 years old. That's crazy. Like 100 years old.
Yeah.
But it was like cell phones then were like search warrants. Like, what are we gonna do? And like the Attorney General was like, oh, how are we gonna treat the cell phone? Like I enjoyed that. But ultimately I took the LSATs. I'm sure you guys have nothing better to do than listen to my life story. But I took the LSATs and I was like, this shit sucks. Being an attorney sucks. Like you're just doing paperwork all day. And I was having the
MO what?
So everyone kept asking me if I wasn't gonna be an attorney, was I gonna be a cop? And I was like, no. No.
What counties?
It is up there. You know. That's why I was asking to call my mom.
Like I said, as soon as we're allowed to, I'll give you the phone call right away, and then we'll finish what we need to do.
I'm not like I'm not like.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Yeah, I'm good. No. All right, thanks.
What about you guys?
What about what?
I'm just curious. Like, just, I don't know. We're sitting in this fucking room. What about your life? Where'd you go to school?
I went to Stockton.
What year did you graduate? I'm curious because I know a lot of people that went to Stockton.
2019. Like right before COVID.
Do you know Justine Farrow or Kara Ruff?
Were they in like sorority or something?
Mm-hmm.
What sorority?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I wasn't in a frat.
Me neither. I wasn't in a sorority.
I didn't do that Greek life stuff. Greek life stuff.
Me neither.
He did.
Yeah?
He was in CBT.
I didn't go to a college that had frats.
Where'd you go?
Brookdale.
Oh, which one?
Right here.
Right here. Is that a 4-year?
Associates.
So you got associates and then you went to Gates.
Well, I went to Rutgers to get it, but I never finished.
Rutgers, which school?
I did the community university. Freehold.
Freehold. I didn't know Freehold had a Rutgers.
Yeah.
Is that exhilarating?
Not really.
I personally, I graduated. I went to UNC. I'm so sad right now that I'm even in this situation. I don't even know what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull myself together just to have a conversation.
Is that right?
Pass the time.
So I'm going to provide you a copy of this to follow along. I'm going to read it to you.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
This is the New Jersey Attorney General Standard Statement for Motor Vehicle Operators. Okay? Okay. You've been arrested for driving while intoxicated. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. A record of the taking of the breath samples including the test results will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right at your own expense to have a person or a physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. If the court finds you guilty of refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of ignition interlock, and a referral to an intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty. You have no legal right to an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any request to my request that you provide samples, breath samples, will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to the test, but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath?
I need everyone to read this, please.
Okay.
Malachi? We didn't call yet. Okay. Okay, sounds good. All right, bye.
Julianna, what number are you on?
9.
Okay.
I have no choice, right?
I can't say anything. All I can do is read this form.
Do I have a choice? Can I call somebody?
So listen, if you say that, I have to read this now. Your answer is not. Let me read this. Your answer is not acceptable. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for breath testing. If you do not answer or answer with anything other than yes, I will charge you with refusal. Now I ask again, will you submit to breath testing? It's yes or no. There's no other thing.
Can we? I don't want to say yes or no. I just want. Can you guys be real with me for a second? Like, I would like to call my mother, and I know you're shaking your head, but like.
I'm going to read you. Listen, I'm going to read you.
I know.
Juliana, listen. I'm going to read you this form one more time.
I read the form.
I can't. Okay, I'm going to read it one more time. I cannot answer any questions for you. Okay, let me read it.
You as a human being cannot tell me.
I can't answer any questions. I can't. This is legal advice. I can't give you any suggestions. I'm going to read you the form one more time, and that's it. Okay. You have been arrested for driving
You're
while...
not a human being. You can't.
I can't give you advice.
If I was your daughter, you couldn't tell me whether I should refuse or call or agree.
I can't give you any advice.
Listen, that's our job. We can't do that.
Juliana, listen. I'm going to read you this form one more time, and then
Okay.
You have been arrested for driving while intoxicated. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. A record of the taking of breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you.
Whatever gets me to call my mother.
Let me finish. After you've provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right at your own expense to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. If the court finds you guilty of refusal, you would be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of ignition interlock, and a referral to the Intoxicated Drivers Resource Center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense which you are found guilty. You have no legal right to an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test, then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath?
I'm asking you both, please.
Your answer is not acceptable. The law requires that you submit samples of your breath for breath testing. If you do not answer or answer with anything other than yes, I will charge you with refusal. Now I ask again, will you submit?
Yes, sure. Yes.
Okay.
Seems like that's my answer, right?
Okay. Terminating to run the alco test.
Do you think at any point I could use the restroom or?
Reactivating, have to wait additional 20 minutes, mouth alcohol detected. We have to wait another 20 minutes and then do that test again.
I can't use the bathroom.
Unfortunately, no.
Just gonna bring this up real quick.
What up?
Anything?
Bring what up?
This paper.
You don't have to bring it up.
It's from Ellie's.
Oh, that one. I think about mine.
Does the bathroom make a difference? Because I really have to pee.
What?
You didn't need to bring more stuff? Or no?
The initial attempt to administer the alco test following the 20-minute observation was unsuccessful because mouth alcohol was detected. As a result, the officers had to restart the 20-minute observation period and administer the test again.
Like someone could supervise me and I just really have to pee.
Hold on. Tell Matt that she has to go to the bathroom. I don't know if we have a female available, but tell him we just started the additional 20. What does he want to do? Do you think you can hold it?
But I do think, however, I will comply with what is asked without the cuffs on.
Unfortunately, I had to keep them on you because you weren't searched by a female.
Okay.
Alright, sounds good. You just have to restart the 20 minutes when you're done with the bathroom.
We're going to let you use the
So
restroom.
sooner rather than later is better.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, so we want to get you out of here. Let me make sure this
Do you
toilet
think
paper.
that I, like,
PJ, can you get toilet paper?
I don't fucking care about that. But could I get these up just to, like, be a normal human for, like,
You got to keep that on.
oh, still can't.
All right, just let us know when you're done. What?
Should you in the cell after this?
I'm going to try not to.
Then you said you don't have to call somebody for the search? I was saying earlier. I'm just trying to figure out what she looks so familiar.
Who played her?
Julianna.
Today?
Really right in front of her house. Nah, it was like a couple months ago. But she's still taking it under this.
Julianna, you almost done?
Yes, I'm trying to button myself with my hands handcuffed. Thank you.
All right. Head back to the same spot.
I'm not gonna harm either of you, just, you know.
We know. So we have to wait the 20 minutes. We'll attempt to try the test again, and then hopefully we're finished.
You can't have water, I'm assuming.
No.
So anyway, what should we talk about?
Anything you want?
Picked up in college.
You what in college?
We picked up your conversation in college, right?
Yep. Why, when'd you move down here?
Question. I moved down here, I would say 2014, 2015.
You lived in
Born and raised in the good old probably very similar. Very, very privileged place to be. My mother was a single mom though, so I was always like the underprivileged kid. But I I made friends. I spent my summers with friends that had moms that were teachers and hang out at their pools and whatnot.
How far is that from here?
Julianna, do you have a middle name?
No.
What's your new address? How tall are you?
5'8".
Weight? U.S. citizen?
Yep.
Color eyes do you have?
Easy.
Hair color? Brown? Blonde? Blonde? Missing any teeth?
Nope. Well, the teeth pulled.
Single, married, divorced, widowed, single. Left hand, right hand.
Right. Where'd you go to school?
How?
Ooh. Wow. That was my first, so. So that's on, what is that highway? You must know. What's that, Route 9?
No, it's not Route 9.
What is that
Route
highway?
9 goes through Howell. It's Route 524.
No. It's Route 9 though. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
525 brings you from Red Bank to.
No, you're thinking 537.
Yes, it is. But that's not the highway. Route 9 is
Yeah.
where. I will let you. So.
Julianna, what state were you born in?
New Jersey. Ridgewood.
Ridgewood?
Mm-hmm.
Is that one word or two?
RIDGEWOOD. One word. Can we talk about something?
You want to talk about it?
No. I don't know. I just feel like it's weird to say.
I'm not much of a talker. He is.
I can tell. So everyone have, well, that was a joy and a pleasure. Me as a single human being, I took an Uber. I was trying to pick up cars, right? We're trying to grow the brand, trying to pick up cars. I'm by myself. I'm a one human
Were you a
being.
manager?
Yeah, trying to pick up cars, right? They're like, well, you just gotta figure it out. Oh, okay. So I'm Ubering myself. The Uber driver barrels into a fucking school bus stopped at a stoplight, and I'm concussed in the hospital. But I'm the only human being that runs that store, right? So I take a day. And I'm I'm good. Whatever. And actually, after the thing, they're like, where do you want me to take you? I'm like, no, keep taking me to where I go. I have to pick up a car for a customer. And, So I do what I gotta do, whatever. I take a day. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. And I go to the hospital. I'm like, they're like, you have a concussion. I'm like, I'm good. I just gotta go back to work. I do what I gotta do. Like, do you know how? You probably don't know, but you may know. Maybe, I don't know. But imagine you have to do this all by yourself. The whole fucking thing. The whole fucking thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's none of you got it. You gotta go. I'm like, oh yeah, no. Kicking cuts. I'm like, they're like, no, take your time. I'm like, take my time. No one else works here. Take my time. I'll take a day. I'll go back. So I did.
Did they at least pay for your Ubers?
Yeah, they paid for my Uber.
Reimbursed?
They reimbursed me for Uber. And thank God that $10 Uber was reimbursed. But I went back. I literally called my boss from the car and I'm like, hey, do you think someone could pick me up and take me to where I'm going? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I was just slammed from the back seat into the front seat windshield, but I go pick up this car. Do you think that's possible? Someone could help me, like, get there? He's like, what?
What, you weren't wearing a seatbelt?
No.
Gotta wear your seatbelt.
Correct, but I was in the back seat. I was in the back seat at the time, and I'd been in. Trust me, I learned my lesson. But that was like my 1 millionth Uber being like. I'm telling you, this guy, the school bus was dead, and this guy did not see it for a million miles. It's like anybody with a brain or eyeballs could see this for a million. I'm like, you think you're gonna? Nope. 50 miles an hour, boom, Jules. Back seat, front seat, boom.
Look, you didn't go through the windshield at least.
Yes, 100%. Yep, you are correct. So what do I do now? I was trying to see what, because that was literally, I was like, holy shit! Like I flew into the Thank God I was actually sitting behind the driver's seat because I barreled my body into the back seat. Flew into the front seat and was like crumpled up like a little fucking half a person. Seriously, like, you ever think that you're fucking lucky stars or God for like your life? Like, that was one of those times. That was crazy. So I went to TC&J. You went to?
Stockton.
Yes. Yeah, we said that because I have two friends that went to Stockton. Where'd you go?
Brookdale.
Oh yeah, you said that. Brookdale. I had a roommate once that went to Brookdale and then she transferred to TC&J. And I have two of my best friends went to Stockton. Actually, 3 of my best friends. When did you graduate?
19.
You're so much younger than me. Oh my god. Well, 3 years. Do you know Nick Aretino?
Do what?
Nick Aretino?
Nick Aretino?
Yeah. Do you know
No.
Justine Farrell?
I don't think so.
Kara Ruff?
I don't know.
Just curious.
Why, when they all graduate?
One would have been, if you were 2019, one was 2017. Wait.
Who was the first person you said?
Nick Aretino. Wait, how old are you?
I'm about to be 25.
He's 27. So he's 2 years older. But Kara and Justine are 25. Just curious.
I don't know. I didn't really have friends in college. He's my only friend.
My work friends were my only friends too.
Yeah.
So that's fair enough.
The rest of the
Seriously.
people on my squad aren't really my friends. They make fun of me.
Life, right? Yeah, I'm like, well, I don't know. None of it matters anymore. You know when you like spend your whole life like trying to be like good at something? You know, like, it's like, what am I good at, right? Like, figuring it out. Like, you trial and error and you figure it out. And like, I feel like I finally figured it out. And like, I'm like, so fucking stupid. You know what's so fucking stupid? I'm just spitting it out because you guys don't give a fuck about me, but what's so fucking stupid is I had a mock interview for my dream job this morning. And like, they were like, you are so good at everything you do, but you don't exuberate the confidence of what you actually do every single day. Like, you need to work on the confidence. And I went back and I was like, we needed to focus on the female leadership of like how females are confident in the workplace and like interview prepping and like feeling like, no offense to you guys, but like guys like walk into an interview or my shit don't stink. Like guys are like so confident, they'll like overboast their bullshit, and women are like so humble. Like, oh well, like I did this and that, and like my like vice president was like, Jules, you're fucking the shit, and you're coming in here being like, oh, I did this, and they're like, guys came in here boasting lower numbers than you, and they looked like idiots because they were, and you're coming in here like, oh, and like I feel like women are much more humble, and I was like, I want to have a workshop where women are empowered to like, whether it's public speaking or confidence building, interview preparing, like whatever it is that women need to do in the workforce, like women need to be empowered because guys are just as good for sure, but guys innately have that, like I'm gonna fucking go in there and be like, yeah, I'm the shit. And women innately are more humble.
Depends on the person.
It depends on the person, but generally. So, that was my feedback today. They were like, you are the best at what you do. You're just way too humble about it.
Don't just be more confident.
Well, yeah.
You're not gonna use yourself.
Right.
I feel that.
You have 4 vice presidents staring you down in the eyeball. Yeah, much more easier than to be like, yeah, I'm the best. Like, I'm a very honest person. Like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, yeah, I do this, that, and the other when I don't. But, like, I feel like generally, not knocking you guys, but, like, guys are much more, guys are going to be like, yeah, I do this, and I may not be true.
He's very humble.
I'm there. Clearly, from my feedback today, I'm very humble. They're like, you are way more humble than you should be. I'm not a liar.
Where'd you go for dinner at night?
Dinner?
Yeah.
No. Can't.
Sorry, man. Did you bring food?
Yeah. Deactivating to run tests.
Let me tell you.
Activating body-worn camera after completion of the alpha test. Do you want to make the phone call first? Or do you want to talk about this?
I would like my results first.
All right. So the result is reported breath test result 0.195 BAC. So you're over the limit. 0.08's the limit in New Jersey. All right. Do you want to call your mom, or do you want to call anyone in general?
I would like a phone call, please. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the number, or do you need your cell phone to look it up?
No, I know the number.
Okay. What's the number?
Can I call from my cell phone?
No, you got to call from here. I'm sure if
What if I said I don't know the number?
then you'd look it up and call from here.
What if she doesn't answer?
Hold on,
Doesn't
hold on.
matter.
Just tell me what the number is first.
Is Red Bank Police Department? I don't even know
Yep,
where I am.
Red Bank.
Where's my car?
It's in our impound yard.
Huh? Did they call you? You're going to the Red Bank Police Department? This is like, Mom, I'm in handcuffs, Mom. Mom, I've been in handcuffs for like 2 hours. Okay. Mom, okay.
She's on her way.
So, I don't know.
All right, just have a seat
Can
for
I
me.
check my phone? Like, you can watch me check my phone. Can I check my phone? I can't. What
No.
if?
What do you want to?
You
What do you want to look up?
I just want to see if anyone I know.
Don't be texting or anything.
I'm not.
All right.
I have 20 text. Like, can I just?
You can look.
You can. It's on
just look real quick, all
camera.
right? Then
Like, I'm not. You already know I'm doing my phone call. Like, I'm not doing anything against.
All right. Can you just have a seat for me?
No, I didn't even text that.
Do you mind just sitting down?
Do I have to? Can I stand? If I stand over here, am I okay to stand?
You just gotta sit. We're almost done. Listen, I gotta ask you some more questions, okay? Have you ever done bodily harm to yourself? Okay. Do you intend to commit suicide? You're a U.S. citizen, you said?
Yeah.
It's 32396.
96?
Yeah.
I have no idea who called my mother.
Well, wasn't us.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever think that, like, your job's too more fun than good at times like this?
Julianna, you mind just standing up for me back against the wall, please?
What do I have to do? A fucking mugshot? So you people can like leak it to wherever these people's mugshots go?
We don't do that.
Alright, ready? Three, two, one. Alright, and then just keep your back straight against the wall. Head to the door. 3, 2. Alright, you got to see.
What's your mother's name?
Legally or like I don't.
Like,
She goes by Lori.
no, her-
Her name is Dawn, Maureen. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, what your?
do you know her legal name?
Yes, Dawn, Dawne.
Mm-hmm.
Her middle name is Lorine, Lorine. She goes by Lori.
And last name? Is that a paper, that printer? Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you just do a property sheet? You don't have to go crazy, because I think from did your mom say how long she is? How far away?
Probably here.
She's here?
And she's like 2 minutes away.
Okay. All right.
This?
In a minute.
What's that for?
He's just gotta go through your property real quick.
Take the cell phone you have.
An iPhone.
iPhone what?
I don't know. 12, 13. I don't know. I'm not really sure. 12, I think.
12?
I don't know. I think so. I do have pepper spray in there. I've never used it. If I ever had to, I'd probably be fucked because I have no idea how to use it.
Take what belt do you have on?
I don't know what that means. I have a buckle belt. I don't know what that means.
flashy. Okay. We should be getting done in a couple minutes. Alright. Awesome. Sounds good. Alright, bye. Nick's doing the John's Law form.
Alright, cool.
Is there change in here?
No, it's Tums.
Tums?
Yep, you can open it up. Feel free.
Gotcha.
You can have one if you'd like.
I'm good, thank you though.
I would like one.
What are these pills? The
What?
little small brown ones.
Those are for a UTI. If you ever have symptoms, they will relieve your UTI
Gotcha.
symptoms.
You're good. I don't need to know the rest. Thank you though.
Yeah. No, I'm just, I answer your question.
I appreciate it.
Can you just hang out for a second?
Yeah.
Yo, Nick, I'm on right now.
Okay.
You're doing the John's Law?
I'm gonna do it right now.
All right. Is there an accident report or no? No accident. Okay.
Yeah. It's like a bag in a bag.
Gotcha.
And then that little backpack, there's some tissues.
In the just in here.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alrighty. You have any cash in here or no?
I don't know, probably.
I'm gonna put these in here.
So these are your tickets for tonight. You have to appear in court on December 15th at 9:30 a.m. here in Red Bank. Okay, if you can't make it or you want to reschedule, you're going to contact the court in the top right corner.
Julianna, $50. Bring it back in your purse.
Put this in your purse, all right?
Why do you make it for these cups off?
What's up?
You can take them all. Let me see. So we have your car in our impound lot. By law, we have to keep it there for 12 hours. So you can come. Why is this? You can come pick it up at. So it's 9. You can pick it up at any time after 9 a.m.
When to pick it up?
When?
When? What do I need?
You need just your license.
Just going back in
That's
there.
fine. Yep.
And, sorry, it's also going to be, you have to pay the tow fee.
I think it's $125 if it's for 12 hours.
Anytime after 24 hours, say you decide you
I'll
don't
be
come.
here. I'll be
Okay.
Listen, I just need you to sign here. Right there. And then,
For what?
sign saying this is all your property. you're getting your property back, so that's just your name, and then this is another signature. That's the date. So sign. Write your name. Sign. Date 12/6/22. UFC.
Just gonna ask you a couple more questions. Are you sick? Okay. Are you under the care of a doctor?
No.
Are you taking medicine?
Is it a vague question?
That's what I'm working with. You don't have to answer
Yes.
this. Yes? Okay.
Yep.
If so, what and what for? Do you have diabetes?
No.
Do you take insulin for anything?
No.
Are you injured?
No.
Alright, Peter, give me a minute. You give a copy of the influence form, right? I'll tell you in a minute. I'm on right now.
Sign here, you're just taking it for
Good to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, I'm also providing you copies of your alcohol influence report.
Perfect.
Okay, it's here.
Yep.
And then
518, clear 10-3.
the questions we just went over. Down there.
And
to be here by 9 a.m. or before 9
It's
a.m.
all
or
on the
after
ticket.
9 a.m.?
It's all on the ticket.
Be there at the time. The time it says. If it says 9 a.m., you gotta be there at 9. You don't have to come before.
So after 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is the earliest. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what time it says.
Yeah.
Can I see the doc? Like, what? If you don't have the answer, can I see it?
So it says 9:30 a.m. So you have to be there in the court at 9:30.
9:30.
Yep.
Pick up the car?
No.
I'm asking to pick up the car.
Oh, pick up the car. You
Yeah.
could anytime after 9.
Anytime after 9.
Yeah.
Here.
Yes.
Or.
Yeah. Here. All right. You take your stuff. We're gonna walk you out. Your mom's in the lobby waiting for you.
On the second attempt, Julianna's echo test results indicated a back of 0.195%, which is more than double the legal limit of 0.08%. After Julianna completed the breathalyzer test, she was photographed and cited for her operating under the influence. Once the officers finished processing her, she was released to her mother after she signed the potential sobriety warning form on Julianna's behalf.
All right. You can follow me.
104 back.
You're gonna make a right, and then a left. You're gonna go straight out the door. All right, take care.